All right, I want to tell you a story. It's a story that honestly sounds completely impossible. It's about a guy in an elevator who turns around and realizes the people who were just standing behind him are gone, just vanished. So picture this. An Indian comedian, Anubhav Singh Basi, is heading out to meet a friend. He's a little out of it, maybe a bit groggy, and he hops into an elevator at the metro station. He gets in, there are three other guys in there with him, the doors close. Everything seems totally normal. But what happens next? Well, it makes him question reality itself. So, what on earth happened in that elevator? Was it some kind of elaborate magic trick? Was he just hallucinating? Or, and you gotta stick with me here, is the secret behind this bizarre illusion the exact same principle that's fueling a new digital gold rush worth millions and millions of dollars? Okay, let's break down exactly what happened, because the details here are what make this so completely baffling. So here's the play-by-play. Bossy gets in with three other dudes. He hits the button, doors close, the elevator moves up just a tiny bit, then stops. Then it starts going back down. When the doors open on the very same floor they started on, he turns around and the three men are just gone. Poof, vanished into thin air. I mean, you can imagine he was absolutely terrified. Think about it for a second. You're in a sealed metal box. No windows, no trapdoors, nothing. And three grown men just disappear. His mind is racing. He's thinking, I know there were three people here. Where did they go? You know, when our brains are faced with something that seems impossible, they scramble to find any explanation. And the one Bassi came up with was, well, it was pretty incredible. He bolts home. And his conclusion isn't, oh, there must be a trick. Oh no. His logical conclusion is that he has suddenly developed superpowers. He literally thought to himself, powers have come inside me. People are disappearing from behind me. It's just such a hilarious and honestly, such a human reaction to something that seems to break all the rules of logic. And this is what's so great about the story. It shows how fast we are to believe in magic. For a whole week, he and his friends were seriously kicking around ideas for how to use his new powers. He's joking like, hey, bring me a tea or I'll make you disappear. One of his friends even seriously asks if he can make his father vanish so they can get their inheritance. They really, truly believed he had become something special. But of course, it wasn't magic. It never is, right? The reality was way, way simpler. And it's also way more relevant to what's happening in tech right now. So let's pull back the curtain. The secret was almost painfully simple. The elevator had a second door, a door on the other side that he never even knew was there. The three guys had just casually walked out the back while he was staring at the front. And just like that, all his superpowers, all the wild theories, they all just evaporated with this one simple fact. And this is the whole point. A very simple, hidden mechanism created an experience that felt like pure magic. And that exact same principle is creating a gold rush in the tech world. A simple user interface, an app, is that front elevator door. Behind it, that second door, is a powerful, complex AI model doing all the heavy lifting. To the user, the result feels magical. This brings us to the big idea for today, the AI Wrapper app. This isn't about building a new AI from scratch. Nope. It's a simple application, a focused front end that just wraps itself around an existing super powerful AI, like a model from OpenAI or Google, to solve one very specific problem for a user. And listen, when I say gold rush, I am not exaggerating one bit. The amount of money being made from these deceptively simple apps is, well, it's absolutely insane. So, get this. Here's our first example, Cal AI. It's an app where you just take a picture of your food and boom, it tells you the calories. It sounds like magic, right? But what's really happening? It's just a wrapper around an AI vision model that already exists. This simple app is pulling in $2 million, not a year, every single month. And this is not a one-off thing. Here's another one, Chatbase. It's a tool that lets a company make a customer support chatbot using its own data. Again, just a wrapper around existing AI models. It launched in early 2023, and it's already clearing $6 million a year. Tech developer Adam Little said it perfectly. He said building these things is so straightforward, it should actually be criminal. Because you're not building the crazy complex AI engine, you're just building the easy-to-use two-door elevator around it. You're just making the experience simple for the user. So why is this working so well? What's the secret?
It's all about understanding who the customer is. People like us who follow tech, we know about these big AI models. But we have to remember, we're a tiny, tiny minority. Most people have no idea these models exist. And honestly, they don't care. They just have a problem, like how many calories are in this salad, and they go to the App Store looking for a simple fix. They just want an app that works.
And here's the really exciting part. This opportunity isn't just for huge tech companies. The barrier to entry is shockingly low. This is all about taking the powerful AI that's already out there and just packaging it for people who can actually use it. Let's go back to that quote from Adam Little, because it just nails it. The magic, that incredibly powerful AI, it already exists. The real opportunity is for someone to be the magician who puts that magic in a box and presents it to the world in a way they can finally understand and use. And the roadmap for doing this is surprisingly clear. Step 1 is just to explore. Go look at all the AI models that are already out there and see what they can do. Step 2, find a problem, a single focused problem that one of these models could solve for an ordinary person. Step 3, build a simple, clean interface around it. And step 4, launch it. Package it up, put it on the App Store, and you are in the game. So just like that elevator, the really powerful, complicated mechanism is already built. It's already running, right there behind a hidden door. The question isn't whether the magic is real. It is. The only question left is, how are you going to wrap it?